It was a cloudy morning and I could hear the raindrops tapping against my window. The sky was dark and the streets were wet. I had to go out, but I didn't have an umbrella. I put on my raincoat and walked to the market. The streets were filled with people carrying umbrellas of different colors and designs. I stopped in front of a small shop that sold umbrellas. There were so many. A bright blue one caught my eye, but then I saw a deep green umbrella with a wooden handle. It looked simple and beautiful. I picked it up and checked the price tag. It cost $15. I only had $10 in my pocket. I sighed and looked at the shopkeeper, an old man with kind eyes. I really like this umbrella, but I only have $10, I said. The shopkeeper smiled. Today is your lucky day. Give me $10 and it's yours. I was surprised. Really? Thank you so much. I handed him the money, took the umbrella, and stepped out into the rain. The water fell on the umbrella, but I stayed dry. I felt happy and warm, knowing I had something new and useful. After walking for a while, I stopped at a little bakery. The smell of fresh bread and cakes filled the air. My younger sister loved chocolate muffins, so I decided to buy some for her. I closed my umbrella and left it near the door. Inside the shop, I picked 2 chocolate muffins and paid for them. While waiting for my change, I noticed a young woman picking up an umbrella near the door. She looked at it for a second, then walked out quickly. I grabbed my bag of muffins and turned to leave. But when I reached the door, I saw an umbrella lying there. My umbrella was gone. Instead, there was an old, faded umbrella with blue and white stripes. It had a few small holes, and the handle was scratched. I frowned. This is not my umbrella. I looked outside, but the woman who took my umbrella was already gone. I sighed and picked up the old umbrella. The rain had slowed down, but I still needed it. I walked to the town square, feeling disappointed. The streets were still damp, and puddles reflected the dim light from the overcast sky. As I wandered, I kept looking at the umbrella in my hand, wondering how someone could mistake mine for this one. Just then, I heard a voice. Hey, wait! I turned around. A young man was standing there smiling at me. I didn't know him, so I took a step back. Sorry, I think you're someone else, he said. Your umbrella looks just like my friend's. I looked at the umbrella in my hand. This is not my umbrella either. Someone took mine by mistake. He laughed. That's funny. I was supposed to meet my friend here. Her name is Anna. She has an umbrella just like that. I raised an eyebrow. So your friend took my umbrella? He shrugged. Maybe. She's usually careful, but who knows? I sighed. Well, I guess I have a new umbrella now. He checked his watch. It's too late to meet her now. Want to grab a coffee? I hesitated. I didn't know him, but he seemed friendly. And honestly, I was in no rush to go home. Okay, I said, let's go to my aunt's cafe. We walked together through the busy streets. He told me his name was Jake and he was studying history at the university. I told him I was a student too, studying science. At the cafe, we found a cozy table near the window. We ordered coffee and talked about school, books, and travel. I found out that he loved adventure stories, just like me. We laughed about silly childhood memories and funny moments in class. Time passed quickly, and soon the rain outside turned into a gentle drizzle. As we chatted, I started to forget about my lost umbrella. It was strange how a simple mistake led me to meet someone new. Jake and I found we had a lot in common. We both loved exploring new places, and we both enjoyed long conversations over coffee. After some time, I checked my phone. Oh no, I have to go. I have an exam tomorrow. Jake smiled. Good luck. Will we meet again? I thought for a moment. Yeah, that would be nice. As I walked back home, the rain started again. The streets were quieter now. Then, ahead of me, I saw a young woman standing under a street lamp. She had short brown hair and was holding a beautiful green umbrella, the same one I had bought. I walked closer. She looked at me, then at the old umbrella in my hand. Her face turned red. I think you took my umbrella, I said. She looked embarrassed. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. I smiled. It's okay. Keep it. I think this old umbrella is special. She hesitated, then smiled. Really? Thank you. I nodded. Yeah, I think today is my lucky day. She laughed, and I walked away, feeling happy. The rain continued to fall, but I didn't mind. Some things happen for a reason, and sometimes even a mix-up can lead to something good. And maybe, just maybe, a lost umbrella could lead to a new friend.